Garden tour, part 3. The fence rail bed. She's been a challenge this spring. I weed whacked it all back because I couldn't see anything from the perennials of last year. It's been completely choked. Look at this mess. Gooseberries, covered in worms and crap. That's coming down. Even the wild raspberries, unless they get really insistent, are going to get whacked too. The, what are these called? Sea holly, I think. And then all daylilies. I'm going to pretty much continue daylilies all the way along this side here because it's too much trouble. And here's my her miracle plum tree. It's got half alive, which gives me this summer to get some air layering done and maybe get some new plum trees out of it. And if there's still disease on it, at least it's small enough to treat. Meanwhile, you're looking at stinging nettle and more stinging nettle with some daylilies. There's supposed to be a bunch of echinacea in there, but I think the stinging nettle told it where to go. So this is very sad. It'll be nice when it's all in bloom though. So I think this fence rail is just going to become a daylily bed on one side anyway, and this side, if I can keep them alive, are the lupins. The lupins are in rough shape right now, and this is what's left of the second plum tree that never made it. Lupins, 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 and more stinging nettle. And apparently this is my grapevine that, oh, they love this. The Japanese beetles definitely love grapevines. So we probably won't grow any then. And then here, there was Veronica. I can't believe the Veronica got choked out underneath the plum tree. This bed needs to come out at least another 3 feet. So, and there's a plant, I can't remember, that starts with an S. Pink flowers. And this hasn't been weed whacked yet, but there are supposed to be cat's meow in there, some Gaillardia, and some lupins. And then we come into the lovely daylilies. I think they were called Susans. And so I got to get that all cleaned up. Got to get this all cleaned up. And then I went and planted a 9-bark. And when I realized how big they get, I don't want to block this pathway, because this is the path that I was going to take to the orchard. But then I wanted to go in between the spirea over here and pass through here instead and block the other one, but they're going to get big and you're not going to be able to drive through there, so I got to rethink that. So yeah, this is the Tuxedo garden. We'll come in here, and we've got white, lots of white stuff. Obviously there's the yarrow that just sort of showed up and I left it, alyssum that I planted from seeds, and those spiky things are glads. They're supposed to be black glads. My birch tree from seed is doing great. She's like 10 feet now. And then we just walk along the path here, and there's more alyssums, a little gazing ball that fits the color scheme. Now these lilies that are going to open, I think they're black. That's what it says on the label. And then more black glads, and then black baby hollyhock. So these are lilies, and then I've got one little, and I don't even think that's one. I think that's a weed. I thought it was a liatris, white liatris, but we're wrong. And then what's left of the blooms of my elderberry, they're going to go to seed or fruit out. Now we're behind in the back part, which is a bit of a jungle, and my vinyl siding that I have yet to completely surround the elderberry. And I forgot that the flowers on the hostas are not white, but purple. And so they're gonna, I just cut the flowers, I think. There's my bench. She already needs painting already. And this lovely piece of black granite that I found here is perfect for a coffee table, but I need a higher support. Shasta daisies are doing the show, which is good. And then on the center thing here, this is all snow and summer. You see those light colored plants? I got my little bath thingy, and it looks like the daylilies are going to open, and they're supposed to be black, but they're going to be more of a dark purple. And look, I planted my white Veronica, and she's starting to open. Yay. A lot of weeds in here I got to get out. And these are all covered spots that I want to plant stuff in. if I ever get the time or the weather, cooperates. All right, pause, because that's a long video.